Greetings and salutations, friends.
The value of knowledge.
I am the Mythrander, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Now, as it happens, we are continuing with the Rite of Dissension, heading to Liyue Harbor. Though, we did bump into another, smaller quest on the way. Let's see, there it is. Yes, I met an adventurer, Jacine, I think she's called. And she also wants to head to Liyue. So, we'll be following the trail of her quest on the way, I suppose. Seems simple enough as plans go.
Scatter!
Oh. Froze for a second there, and not because of the cryo. Come on, Globa, get him.
Let the show begin. Huh.
Looks like we're gonna need Barbara to patch us up.
Boba, get them!
Nope. And one last hurrah from the bloody slime. Okay. There she is. What seems to be the matter? Yes, that is the idea. You mentioned your teacher before. Is he an adventurer too? That sounds unpleasant. If you're not willing to do the training, then perhaps this isn't the line of work for you. I guess you should return when you're stronger, I guess. Do something he'll be proud of. And hopefully don't get an axe to the head like he did. Yep, didn't think I'd be able to read that aloud. So I've heard. I'm certain that the Geo Archon has heard your prayer. Care to verify that for me, Venti? Okay. Now we carry onward on our trip into Liyue. Let's see if I've unlocked a near... Yep. I have the next waypoint, so we'll skip straight to it. This is the advantage of having gone ahead previously. Don't know that many marshlands would be called beautiful. Although that is very pretty. A picture, eh? Okay. I guess we'll have to figure out how to use the camera. Nope, and we have all sorts of new thinkety-bobs there. Now I have to remember where the camera even is. Well, there's the gadgets, but apparently we have no gadgets to use. Huh.
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and...
Nope, wrong button. Nope, drawing a blank for some reason. Am I just looking in the wrong place? Or can I just... Oh, I see. Well, that made it a lot easier. Well, it's kind of interesting how the heads follow. I guess that will do. We'll get the inn in the backdrop there. And we'll save it, because why not? Let's find a place to rest. We can actually see one from here. Wongshu Inn. Yes. We'd appreciate it. And once again, we get to skip the entire trip. Because we've already been. See what I mean about going ahead, making things all the smoother. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Nice little place for us to sit down and have a meal. I am thoroughly refreshed. I see. Will we be parting ways then? Yeah, if you wish. May we meet again. Oh well, not just when we have time, Paimon. And there are a whole bunch of exclamation marks right here. But right now our goal is to reach Liyue Harbor, and from there begin the Liyue Archon quest. Let's see. And this'll be the first time on this little trip where we do not have the fast travel points already unlocked. So, off we go. We have quite the trip yet. Oh, and I almost bumped straight into the elevator. That would have been a rather silly way to start this off. I intend to go down, only to land on the roof of the elevator and get brought all the way back to the top again. But not quite that silly. More of you, eh? Yep, we still need some patching up. Good. Globa actually aimed in the right direction. As that is a real concern with Globa. There are occasions where he will completely miss.
I think we can forego the lost and found report.
Completely miss the intended target. Blasting away at nothing in particular. Okay, straight ahead. Will be the next fast travel point.
One with the force. Scatter!
I'll protect us. Hi. Yeah.
Okay. And naturally, we will be grabbing quite a few things on the way. No point not to, after all.
Keep up.
Looks like we have some soldiers. Of the Millilith, by the looks of them. Okay, fast travel point unlocked. Now let's follow that Sele we spotted.
Keep up.
Okay. Extra large stump with an axe still in it. Hope that fella doesn't need the axe again, considering that it's going to rust on him.
Why is there a chest here?
Good question. And there's a wind barrier guarding this, whatever this is. Oh,
And shroud. Yeah.
okay. What happens? Oh. Well, there was something. Something here. Kind of weird that we have to watch Paimon leave. And that watching her leave forces me to stand perfectly still for a while. Was worried for a second that I had triggered a cutscene thanks to that. Okay.
Keep up.
Hello there, Haley Charles.
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Yeah, there you see. The Tainari is very good for single target.
And shroud. Keep up.
But he can be a little less helpful when it comes to multi-target fights.
Keep up. Why is there a chest here?
Still, he is a fair bit better than Aether. His damage is far more consistent than Aether's is. Because he can do a lot of damage with his charge shots. Oh. Whereas Aether, well, for the moment, Aether's got a much better weapon. The Sword of Dissension. But as soon as Tainari gets a better bow, the gulf between them will become a fair bit more obvious.
Keep up.
But yeah, Tainari is very good for consistent DPS, whereas Aether relies on his burst and on his elemental skill, which has a considerable cooldown. I found out just how considerable in my endeavors during the Summertide Scales and Tails event to attempt to get Kirara. And I wound up failing in that regard. Specifically because I simply was not able to do enough damage to clear the combat trials. Yeah. I just didn't have the damage, didn't have the team or the level to manage even the lowest version of it. Okay. And gotcha, finally.
Why is there a chest here?
A pit filled with water. Again, another thing to come back to later. But right now... well, right now we're gathering fast travel points. But we are generally heading toward Liyue Harbor. Yep, not gonna do that. Needs a bit of extra Prima gems and some other goodies, but not worth the trouble right now. And it would be very, very easy to wind up just doing absolutely everything other than heading toward our objective. Because there's an endless supply of little challenges and distractions on the way. Ooh, let's see if I can lock you.
Keep up.
Well, looks like I succeeded, mostly.
And shroud. Scatter.
I'll protect us.
Yep, Shanling is very good for the burn.
Smells like something good is inside.
But in order to get that going, I did need Tainari. And we have even more people. Could have entire days and days worth of adventures just on the way to Liyue Harbor. I admit I do love that about this game. It's what drew me into it to begin with. Or one of the things that drew me in, anyway. As to be fair, it wasn't just the one element that got me. Combat and character design are also rather top-notch, I would say. For the most part. There are a few that I would argue were less than stellar design-wise. But we're not going into that here. If anyone's actually watching these, you might let me know if you want to hear my thoughts on the character designs. Might make a video of that at some point. Though, it would be a smidge rambly. And I would, in large part, be talking aesthetic design rather than gameplay design. Specifically because I don't have all the characters in the game, not even on my main account. As well, I have spent probably more than I should have on this game. I'm not that big a whale. I wonder if dolphin would be the right term. But regardless, don't have everybody. And therefore, can't comment on everybody's gameplay. So it would be a
One with the force.
discussion of aesthetic values.
Nice and spicy.
So,
You do know just when to go
I hear
under to
everything.
annoy me, don't you?
can't see?
I swear you went under at the exact moment to fully avoid my arrows. Okay, little fella, you distracted us. So take us to something worthwhile. Oh, come on.
Why is there a chest here?
Well, you've certainly led us to a nice view. But one we've seen already. Let's see, we can go back to the main road for now. That'll probably be the fastest way. And passing through the gate will also take us close so we can grab that statue of the Seven. Geo monuments.
Keep up.
Now, without Geo Traveler and Noelle together, those would be a bit challenging to deal with. Although, I suppose if we get Kachina, she can probably solve that problem for us in a jiffy. Geo Oculus nearby. I still do need as many of those as I can get my hands on. As they will still, for a bit, not only give me Prima Gem rewards, but also stamina increases. Matter of fact, can we get another boost yet? The answer is no, I'm one short. How annoying. Oh well.
Keep up.
Okay. Still Still haven't actually seen Liyue Harbor yet. But we have a little ways to go yet. Oh, hold on. Is that another Oculus? I believe I remember where this one is. And Globa targeted the right object again.
Open sesame!
Well, let's see, I think it is... up this way. Oh, yep, there it is. Now, can I... Need to manage to climb onto the roof of this thing. There we go.
Keep up.
And from here we have our first glimpse of Liyue Harbor. No doubt the reason why they left the Oculus there, and the Jade Chamber too. Come on. Let's see, perhaps if I glide from this thing. Can I climb up? Yes, I can. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, that is a gorgeous view of Liyue Harbor. Perfect time of day for it, too. So, let's head straight back to the statue. To get our level up, and to boost our stamina. Alright. One more objective achieved.
Keep up.
Okay, enough with the distractions. It's time that we finally made it to Liyue Harbor and began the Archon quest of the Lord of Geo. After all, how else will we get to find out what he knows about Lumine?
Keep up.
Still a lovely sight, I must say. Okay. And this next couple quests ought to help us hit AR-26 as well. Though we're going to have a long way to go to AR-30 the way this is going. And it's only getting longer and longer between level ups. Might as well make sure we're on the active quest.
Keep up.
And we've arrived in Liyue Harbor.
If you want to find the the Geo Archon, this is the only chance you'll get all year. Guess it's a good thing Venti brought it up earlier. Otherwise, we definitely would have missed this year's Rite of Dissension.
Do you happen to know exactly where and when this event occurs?
Well, Venti brought up the time, but Paimon knows nothing about where it is. Look, we're already in Liyue, so let's go ask some of the locals. Oh, right. About the Geo Archon Morax. Did you know the Mora that we use is named after this god? But it's seen as impolite for people from outside Liyue to refer to the Geo Archon by that name. So we should refer to the Geo Archon by the name Rex Lapis, like the people of Liyue do.
Of the land amidst the monoliths. It is interesting that one of the names of their god is taboo among them. Wonder why.
Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Isn't that today? Once a year, Rex Lapis bestows upon us his divine prediction, guiding us on how to run Liyue for the coming year. Last year, it was the Yuheng of the Liyue Qixing that was given the honor of asking for the divine prediction.
And who is the Yuheng?
Ooh, Paimon knows this one. Mondstat is to freedom as Liyue is to contracts. Liyue has a strong focus on business and trade. The Liyue Qixing, the 7 leaders of the 7 enterprises of Liyue, hold true control over Liyue.
That's what foreigners always say. But true control over Liyue will always be held by Rex Lapis. The Qixing is comprised of mere mortals. Rex Lapis is a god. Mondstat's god is nowhere to be seen, whilst our god is forever with us. Stay in Liyue long enough and you'll see. Given that you just left your godless city, it's time you experienced what it's like to be in a city whose god has walked with it through all of history.
It would seem that Rex Lapis and Venti have rather different ideologies concerning their divinity, and their responsibility to their people as well.
Oh, are you also foreigners here for the Rite of Dissension? To think I've lived in Liyue all these years and never come to see this before. I guess it's like they say, locals never visit the tourist spots. I wish you well on your travels. Liyue always welcomes you.
He says it Liyue. Bit harder to pronounce than Liyue. I guess I'll have to listen to how other people speak it.
You too wish to bear witness to the Rite of Dissension? Me too. We all do. As a businessman myself, how could I not take interest in Liyue's most important business trends? The 17 predictions given last year made more than a few ripples throughout the industry. What's more, there's been a rumor going around that the Tianshui herself, Ningguang, has been acting secretly in the shadows. She wants the rocks created by Geovision holders to be exempt from taxation.
Wow, that's some super professional legal stuff, that is.
And it would be particularly convenient to her, considering that she holds a Geovision.
To be on the pulse of the predictions and the market is what makes this harbor what it is. Among the 7, Rex Lapis is the oldest deity. His keen sense of strategy is well trusted among his people. Understanding the predictions as soon as possible can make all the difference in making your fortune.
Fortune? So where can we see this rite of dissension anyway?
You're not at all close. Not to mention that if I gave you directions, as foreigners, you'd get lost along the way. So better to head to Yujing Terrace, to the high ground. It's the highest place in the harbor. Sounds like the best place for trying to communicate with deities, no?
How very helpful of you. You could simply have told us how to reach Yujing Terrace, instead of condescending at us and calling us stupid foreigners. Ay ay. Nice little pond they have here. And for one of the only times in the entire game, there are actually guardrails. Just a pity they're too short to stop anyone larger than a child from accidentally walking right off the edge into the water. And no guardrails on the stairs. Let's see. I'd rather not see the rite occur in the middle of the night, so let's advance time a little. Alright, that's a bit better.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Peaceful indeed. There's hardly anybody here. Let's see, what's through this gate? Ah, large crowd of people. Guess we found the...
Paimon heard that the best time to make a wish is today, during the rite of dissension. Wanna give it a try?
Looks like we found the site of the rite of dissension. You don't look like a native.
Your first time in Liyue? Actually, it's my first time to see the rite of dissension, too. Ah, look, that's Miss Ningguang of the Liu Xixing. Only those who have control in Liyue can preside over the rite of dissension. Oh yeah, not sure if you knew, but most of the Adepti appear in the form of various beasts. I heard that when attending these kinds of formal occasions, Rex Lapis himself appears as a celestial cross between two of Liyue's ancient mythical creatures. Ah, sorry, I shouldn't interrupt your wish. Please, take this.
I wish I could get some leads from the Geo Archon. Yes, indeed, I hope that I can find Lumine sooner rather than later. I say that knowing full well that Aether doesn't find Lumine. They're not truly reunited anytime soon, alas. Interesting that it's got all glowy. Looks like Ningguang has made her way to the main altar. But we have no access to it just yet.
Oh, you also want a little Adepti luck too? Seems you know a lot. Making a wish during this time is sure to get you the blessings of both the Adepti and Rex Lapis himself. I've already made my wish, so you can take this.
Great! Thanks!
I wish I could find my sister soon. Yes, indeed. Though I wonder about the nature of that reunion.
Great! Now that we're all done with the wishing, guess we can just wait here for things to get started. Who knows how long that Miss Ningguang lady is gonna take?
Not so much her that sets the timetable, as Rex Lapis himself. After all, he is the one descending. Looks like I need to go to the other side. And I presume they would not appreciate me bumbling my way straight through the middle.
Whoa, look at all the people! We gotta get up front. We can't see squat back here.
The hour is upon us.
Ooh. A dragon fell from the sky.
Rex Lapis has been killed. Seal the exits.
Well, that took an unexpected turn. Right as we arrive, a god falls from the sky,
What?
dead.
What's going on? Did she just say Rex Lapis is
Dead. Yes.
the Geo Archon is dead? Oh no! The Millilith! Looks like they're nabbing suspects who got too close. Paimon's freaking out! The killer is amongst us! Wait. We got close. Are we suspects?
Absolutely, we are.
Wait, where are you going?
It was a god we faced off against when we first arrived in this world, too. We can't fall into their hands. No knowing what will happen if we're taken in by the Millilith.
Oh no! There's a whole bunch of soldiers out there too! Your identity! You may not be the killer, but we can't let them get you! But can...
Oh dear. And there's a soldier here too, cutting off my line of escape, so back this way. Looks like we'll have to go around. Okay, looks like we can get around the... We'll have to wait for this guy to pass. Oh, he's turned around. Let's go. Okay. Yep, and out around behind this fellow. There's one guard here. Okay, so let's climb up this way. Well, realistically, you would think that the golden hair would give him away, make him obvious. Very easy to spot. Oh, and they want us to drop down here, apparently. Well, we made it without being seen so far. Just get... Uh-oh. Time to go. Oh dear. Oh, so much for our escape.
There's nowhere to run.
Hey, buddy, hold still.
Tartaglia. Tell me you didn't kill them.
Stop!
Come with me.
And we're just supposed to follow you. Please tell me you didn't murder those guards.
Paimon's exhausted.
You're exhausted. You didn't have to run all the way here. By the way, what muscle does magic floating use exactly? I never quite got the understanding of the mechanics of how you work.
So insensitive! You have no idea just how tiring floating around... Wait. Just who are you exactly?
Call me Child.
Child.
Child? What, so we're supposed to dote on you?
No, not at all. It's an alias of sorts. In Mondstat, I don't suppose you came across a Senora by any chance.
Oh, we did. She attacked us. And if you're a friend of hers, that does not bode well for you.
Senora? Child? You're Fatui! One of the Harbingers!
Oh, no. Don't worry. I'm not looking for a fight. Senora gave you quite the bad impression, huh? That woman. Can't say I'm a fan either. Right. Let's forget all about her, shall we? I'm here to help you.
I don't need help from the Fatui.
Come now. Don't be like that. I'm not a bad guy. Oh, okay, perhaps I'm kind of a bad guy, but I'm not here to give you any trouble.
Really?
Would it be too much to ask for you to keep the sword sheathed?
It is a lot to ask, but fine.
I thank you for your knightly nobility. I heard of your deeds in Mondstat, so I couldn't help but notice you during the proceedings back there. And because I had my eye on you the whole time, I know it wasn't you. Someone else was clearly behind it.
You're saying it wasn't you who killed Rex Lapis? Kind of hard to believe, considering that Senora attacked another god. The Fatui have a bad track record about that, you know.
But, regrettably, given I'm a Fatui envoy from Snezhnaya, there's no way I'd be trusted after something of this magnitude.
No kidding.
The ruling Qixing of Liyue has always been overly suspicious of us.
I don't think there is such a thing as being overly suspicious of the Fatui. Especially not after Senora stole the Gnosis. Not to mention the Fatui in Mondstat trying to usurp authority over the I was gonna say kingdom, that's the realm of freedom.
Well, can you honestly blame them?
Nope, I can't.
Guess I shouldn't try to deny that. Okay, sure. Maintaining a distance between strangers is probably a good idea. Either way, I'm already used to it at this stage. But right now, if you want to clear yourselves of any suspicion, you need to get yourselves to Northland Bank. Staying here isn't an option. As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
That's hardly an exclusive saying to Liyue. Ay. Well, I guess we don't have much of a choice, do we? We shall have to take Tartaglia, Child, up on his offer of hospitality for the moment. Loath as I am to do so. Still, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, is another saying. Well, we're here. What now?
Northland Bank.
Correct. This bank was opened here in Liyue by Snezhnaya. Though everyone knows Liyue is the most enterprising in Teyvat, Snezhnaya is not short of change either.
Yeah, well, poorer nations don't seem the type to have diplomats that come around acting the way yours do towards the Knights of Favonius.
Here, let me give you this.
And what is it exactly?
This is
I'm not sure exactly. Sometimes all money can buy is things, and not a name for oneself. All I know is that it's a sigil. A sigil to keep the mighty and illuminated Adepti from bringing harm to you.
Adepti?
If you head north from the harbor, then west from Guili Plains, you will eventually reach a stone forest known as Jueyun Karst. The people of Liyue believe it to be the abode of the Adepti.
You're implying that it is more than a legend? More than local myth?
Legend or not, they believe it. As such, offerings to the Adepti are made at its borders. Nobody dares venture in. But I have no need for believing, not when I know for a fact that the Adepti truly exist.
Hate to admit it, but your Fatui intel seems alright. But why would we go looking for Adepti anyway?
Oh, my little friend. There are plenty of reasons mortals seek the blessings of Adepti. Money, health, love. But you will go for justice.
Justice?
The Qi Sing will already have dispatched the Millilith. They'll be seeking out the assassin from amongst the onlookers. But how could a mere mortal kill a god that can sweep aside entire armies? Rex Lapis never gave up his power as a god. This level of crude response is beyond what is called for. How suspicious.
You believe they're trying to hide the true culprit?
Or to hide something else. Hard to say. Even now, the Northland Bank wouldn't be able to hold the Millilith off for long, but the Adepti can clear you of any wrongdoing. Liyue was founded by the Geo Archon and the Adepti. Of course, it was built by force. Look for them, and be faster than the Qi Sing's messengers, so you may give your version of events first. If there is anyone that can help you in Liyue now, it can only be the mighty and illuminated Adepti.
I see. I suppose there is a logic to that. The Adepti are essentially divinity within Liyue. I would say they are gods, but the one god of Liyue is Rex Lapis. So, if we were to put this into a more Western analogy, Rex Lapis would be god and the Adepti his angels. Though, again, not exactly a one-to-one. I would be more inclined to refer to the Adepti as the kin of Rex Lapis rather than his servants. At least, that's my understanding of how that particular, well, divine hierarchy functions. Let's see, Jueyun Karst. Luckily enough, we actually already have it unlocked for fast travel purposes. I think I will still stop over and grab this teleport waypoint before we go all the way to Jueyun Karst. Let's see, we have another world quest up ahead, but I don't plan on engaging anything but the main Archon quests for the moment. Natlon has lit a fire under me. After all, I have to actually get through all the other Archon quests before I can record the Natlon story. And unlike any before it, Natlon is now also, well, essentially requiring you to finish it within a set time limit, or else you forfeit special rewards. An extra 500 primos. Not an insubstantial bonus to be missing out on. Huh. Attacked by random treasure hoarders.
Is this an answer from this world?
An answer, I suppose. Can I get up here? Yes, but it looks like we'll have to go a bit out of our way first. Okay. Higher up we can get by simply walking, the better. Because we still don't have maximum stamina yet. Okay, looks like we need to climb another cliff. Which can get a bit tedious here in Liyue. We don't have many good means of expediting the process. Not like in Sumeru. Treasure. I think I'll take that, thank you. Oop.
Out of the frying pan!
Ah, you were too close.
Scatter!
Yes, having Aether close at hand
Is this an answer from this
is
world?
very, very helpful for the simple reason that Tighnari's ranged options, archery and all, and Aether can handle melee competitions, which can be quite helpful considering that Tighnari's arrows have a nasty habit of whacking into walls uselessly. And looks like we almost have a straight shot to the next statue of the Seven. I rather doubt that I'm actually gonna make it all the way over there. Not in one glide, anyway. But we'll see how far we can get. And then get a bit of a lay of the land on our way down. Yes, quite lovely aesthetically. It's one of the things that drew me to Genshin. Just how pretty the world can be. Even if it isn't going for photorealism. Honestly, I actually believe that their choice to go for more of an anime...
I'm used to the rain, but you should probably use an umbrella.
I'd say the anime aesthetic actually works in this game's favor. To an extent, I will say. Some things are a bit too simplistic for their own good. We have a miner. Oop. And struck by lightning. Ouchie ouch. Liyue, Continental Explorer. Ah yes, so there's the chasm. Not going anywhere near that for a good long while. Oh right, I'm still interacting with the statue. Keep forgetting whenever that happens. because I so rarely actually do interact with those. Okay. Then we can drop right to the Statue of the Seven. Once again, the advantage of having done a lot of exploration first means that I get to skip all over the place, just fast traveling directly to where I want to go.
And who might we be? Those that dare enter Jueyun Karst.
I meant no offense. I was sent here, and I seek absolution. I have wrongfully been accused of a crime, and I was given this to show to you.
A sigil of permission. Many a season has passed since one was last in the presence of such an item. He before you is the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver. Speak, traveler. What business have you here?
Actually...
It's the assassin! They dared to flee here to Jueyun Karst.
Sir, we've already stepped too far into Jueyun Karst ourselves.
There's no choice. Apprehending the assassin is top priority. We must press on.
Disturbing our borders. See them gone. One will not have interruption.
You want me to dispose of them?
To arms!
One with the forest.
Attack!
Propagate!
Eat this!
Tactical!
Retreat!
Busted! Retreat!
Yeah.
Who goes there?
I'll uproot you!
Take the target alive!
Can't see? Scatter!
Booba, get them!
And shroud! One with the forest.
Tactical! Retreat!
I hear everything.
Oh, they brought another captain with them.
Take the target alive!
Let's do
Well, it is reassuring that you're not out to kill me. I am going to have to refuse.
Well...
Yes, quite the story to tell.
Preposterous.
I would tend to agree.
Preposterous!
No need to get angry over it.
The Liyue Qixing. Utterly disappointing. How could someone possibly assassinate Rex Lapis during the Rite of Dissension? And then place suspicion upon the attendees? Traveler, of the unjust accusations placed upon you, one has become aware. The mind knows its answer, though one must consult with one's fellows, lest the mind be misguided. Go, take your sigil of permission. Carry with you a message.
Where should I go? And to whom would you have me deliver this message?
Mountain Shaper and Cloud Retainer can be found here. Only fate will decide if you shall find them. Only fate. There exists a conqueror of demons, a guardian Yaksha. Go to Wangshu Inn. There you shall seek him.
A guardian Yaksha, you say? Story quests have opened. And AR-26. Suddenly a whole bunch of quests have opened. Ah, and all three are story quest or Archon quest objectives. Very well. We'll go back to Wongshu Inn immediately.
Oh, this seems to be Wongshu Inn. Compared to Joyun Karst, this place seems basic. Are we really gonna find an Adeptus here? Let's take a look. Paimon reckons he'll be on the balcony. Doubt we're gonna find him in the kitchen.
You'd think that he would be a bit more obvious. The people around here would recognize him if he were just out and about. But I will say, not sure I agree with the notion that Wongshu Inn is less than Joyun Karst significantly. I mean, it is an inn literally built into a massive tree. It is quite the structure on its own.
Oh, he's not here?
To the blind, everything may not be as it appears.
Accusing me of blindness, are you?
A sigil of permission? You came prepared. Though this only prevents me from hurting you myself, doesn't stop you from getting hurt in other ways.
Paimon doesn't get it.
Well, one possibility would be that he could simply sick someone else on us. Or perhaps he's warning us not to take the Sigil of Permission, well, as a shield against all injury. That would be foolish. The Millelith attacked us already while we were in possession of the Sigil. So, yeah, the Sigil is by no means a foolproof defense.
Too much contact with our world is breaking the rules. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of Adepti, nor can your blood carry this level of adeptal energy. It's for your own good. Leave. Now.
I'm afraid that isn't an option.
Wait a sec, we came here to... Ugh! Paimon's peeved! All he does is think about himself! Paimon wants to give him an ugly nickname. But if you tick off an Adeptus, the only thing you'll probably ever find in treasure chests is cabbages. Blech.
I have to say, Paimon, there's a lot worse than an Adeptus could do to us if we angered him sufficiently. Granted, the Sigil of Permission is going to keep us safe from him directly smiting us, but, there's a whole manner of other things he might do or cause to happen far worse than filling chests with cabbages.
Guess we should go ask the boss lady of the inn about just how she manages to talk to Adepti.
You're assuming that she does talk to him. Consider what he just said. He basically just announced that Adepti and humans don't mix and should not mix. So why would he be any more open to speaking with the landlady than he is to us? And I suppose it can't hurt to ask all the same. floating elf companion. Close enough, I guess.
Oh, you've already met Xiao. Not bad. Not often he's in a good enough mood to agree to see people.
That's his good mood?
Oh yes, the Adepti are very hard to come by. Many people go their whole lives praying to them, never once actually getting to see one. When the Geo Archon built Liyue, he borrowed power from the Adepti. But most of them only know how to protect Liyue by fighting. So for many millennia, it has instead been humans who have led Liyue.
You really know a lot, huh, boss lady?
Cut off about half of her dialogue there. And I didn't press a single button, so, bit of a coding issue, that.
It's not boss lady, it's just boss. Anyway, seeing as you have the favor of the Adepti, things should be a lot easier. Well, if you want to know my opinion, if you keep Xiao in a good mood, things should be okay.
Good mood? Can't really imagine what a good mood looks like for that vigilant yaksha.
Will be interesting, won't it? Come to think of it, I've never seen him smile either. How about this? You go see the chef for a bowl of almond tofu and a plate of whatever it is you're best at making. Almond tofu is one of the few human foods Xiao likes. The other dish is up to you.
Up to us, eh? What do you think you're the best at cooking?
Satisfying salad, I guess?
Really hard to screw that one up, right?
And the cat in the background wanted to eat Paimon. Let's see. Oh, they're in the kitchen. There we go. Well, let's see if we can... Okay, satisfying salad. Looks like we have just enough of everything to make it. There we go. Now, where is the chef? Let's pick up the book while we're at it. Okay. Hello there, chef. Smiley Yun Xiao.
Can't you see I'm on a break, kid? Scram.
Excuse me, sir. We would like to order an almond tofu at your earliest convenience.
Scram!
Whoa, this chef guy's service is about as good as that Wagner guy's back in Mondstat.
Yes. It's for the boss.
I see. If it's for the boss, then guess I don't have a choice now, do I?
Nope.
But my heart's not really in it right now. Not enough to make a dessert as painstaking as almond tofu.
And why is that?
A fencer's hand must be steady. So too must the hand of a chef. But my hands, they're not steady. Because, a traveler once told me that this inn is haunted. And then just now, in the kitchen, I saw something. Something not right.
Oh?
This chef looks so intimidating, but speak of ghosts and he becomes weak.
I keep thinking, even Wangshu Inn isn't safe. I can't keep a steady hand for something like almond tofu.
All right, in the name of high-quality almond tofu, we need to go check this kitchen out.
Well, we were just there a second ago, and I didn't find any spookies down there last time. But I guess I can look all the same. I will be raiding your pantry, though.
Doesn't seem to be anything.
Looks like there's a haunting after all. Well, I guess we're going to have to look into this now, aren't we? Though, as I said, I will be raiding the kitchen and your pantry for the trouble. Well, we did in fact see a ghost, so guess the place is haunted.
What? You saw it too? There really is a ghost! What? How could I?
Okay, so he's useless now. What do we do? Forget it. Let's just go see the boss lady again.
Not much of a choice, I suppose.
Scared of something so insignificant. Hard to believe he was once a notorious bandit.
You don't seem that afraid of ghosts, boss lady.
Gods and ghosts. I've seen it all before.
Come to think of it, others don't seem to know there's an Adeptus here at the inn except for the boss lady.
Shh. Say any more and you'll be divulging my little secret. Right. Best you two be off. Go see to it that that little ghost doesn't go scaring anybody else. Not that I'm ordering you around. It's like the Adeptus said. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of the Adepti. So as not to be harmed when dealing with the Adepti, you can start by practicing with that ghost.
But how should we persuade the ghost to leave? Can we just persuade them?
There is a calligraphy painting in the inn known as the Witness Sigil. It's been in circulation for over 1,000 years. Go take a look at it. Once you have, look for a place outside where you can see the exact same Witness Sigil formation.
I see. Oh, where is the painting? Oh, up there. Okay, so I'm looking for that symbol, I guess. Hopefully, they'll put me down in roughly the right area to see this. Oh. Well, guess that wasn't too difficult after all. Oh.
There she is! So scary! Quick, you grab her! She's trying to get away! We have to follow her! If it's as the boss lady said, she won't disappear like last time!
Well, we've lost sight of her, but
Keep up.
the marker will show us where she went, all the same. Oh, there she is. Dusky Ming.
She doesn't know when to give up! This old decrepit ruin guard! Surely it's the...
Nope. Too close.
Finally caught you! Paimon's pooped. Silly Billy, Hilly Joe. Haunting things isn't nice. Little girl, are you listening? Jilly Joe, Frilly Joe. Now listen here, young lady. Oh. Okay. Dusky Ming won't tease the travelers at the inn anymore. Next time, you can come play with Dusky Ming. If you don't come and play, Dusky Ming will come find you.
I see. Well... I guess she won't be causing trouble again. Maybe. Hopefully that's enough.
Keep up.
Smiley on Zhao to get back to work.
What? You really got the ghost to promise to stop haunting the inn? Wow. You really are something. I am in your debt. Please, wait a moment. I'll make you the smoothest,
Then make the tofu.
silkiest bowl of almond tofu. Haha, my hands are steadier than ever now that she's gone.
Alright, now we see whether or not Xiao will accept our offering. And let's wait until daylight hours once again. Well, we found him. Now to see if he'll take the tofu.
You two, again.
Wait, don't go disappearing again!
What's this?
Almond tofu.
Almond tofu!
Your favorite,
as well
I
as
believe.
the distant traveler's best dish, a satisfying salad. Quick, tell him everything before he finishes eating.
Rex Lapis. How could this be? I can't imagine it. Though times have changed, I've never imagined a Liyue without him. The ruling Qixing. Just what role have they played in this? I will seek Mooncarver, Mountain Shaper, and Cloud Retainer. It is time they too made their decisions.
Will the Adepti take over his role in Liyue? And if they do, will they be
Adepti do not turn
interrogating
on their
the Qixing?
responsibilities. I have my reasons to not want to be tainted by the mortal realm, but responsibilities are responsibilities. Our god is the god of contracts, after all.
Wait, Paimon still has one last question. That Dusky Ming, she's...
When conquering demons, on occasion, you can come across spirits who have never hurt anyone, yet are also not yet able to be moved on. So I asked the innkeeper and the boss if they could keep her here for a time.
So really, Wang Xuan was looking after her. Really keeping a wide range of business going, huh?
That's one way to put it. Oh well. I suppose that ends our interaction with Xiao for the moment. Got him to stick around longer this time, but still not for any great length. Oh well. And with that, I think we'll call today's episode to a close. If you enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play. And, of course, have a good day.